Alrighty. Nice little hole there, nice little hole. Probably pretty solid on tier 2 stuff. Probably focus more on tier 3. Yeah. Focus more on tier 3, tier 4. And ignore tier 2 stuff for a little bit. Which means we could probably head off this way. Hopefully we can find some fishies. And there's water here. That is what we are talking about, baby. Oh, look at. Get a little bit more silver too from mobs here. We run into some nice little cluster of them. Rude. What did I do to you? Oh yeah, we have to pray. I mean, they're... Yeah, it's fine for now. We should be able to catch tier 4s. Okay. Perfect. I think a tier 3 fish we catch will probably consume. Laggy boys. Don't look at me that way. You don't have a problem with me. I don't have a problem with you. I could literally just fish all day. We're just solely trying to get to tier 4 everything. I'll feel pretty damn good after that. Tier 4 full fishing gear, and then we can slowly work towards the tier 5 fishing gear. Tier 4 tools. Yeah, I think we'll be looking real pretty. Probably gonna take a while. Probably not even gonna get close to getting all 5 done today, all 6. And that's a-okay with me. Like, why I'm sitting here in tier 3 gear, just hitting rocks. What a dork. What a dork. Song's kind of a vibe. Not really finding too many trees, honestly. I don't think we've gone next to any. There's some T3. Well, we need T3, so. Ew, hello. Welcome. Oh, I did not get hit by that. You're a liar. Oh! Monka. Monka. I want a better mount so badly. 1, 3, 4. Debating if we want to just jump in a miss after this one, but I don't think so. I think I'm actually gonna go back to Blue Zone and get like up to like 500 of the tier 2 stuff, because we're gonna need a lot of T3. Means we're gonna need a lot of T2. Hi Sophie, I appreciate the offer, but just not to interrupt stream. Probably just going, but thank you so much for offering to show me that. I'm sure it is awesome. I do appreciate you being here. And I can't wait to get into some fun content. It's gonna be a very slow, methodical grind. Well worth it though. Yeah, no tier 4 trees. Okay, we're getting a lot of the ore out of the way, so once we get the ore, we will be big chillin' because which we might. We're fat rolling, boys. We're fat rolling. Oh, I can't wait for the IP cap changes, man. Like shit like that. It's just stupid. Makes no sense. Do I really have to wait the full 3 minutes? Wait, what? Can I? The point. Why you have to bully? Is this the fucker that killed me? No. I do think once we hit tier 4 though, we'll go into Black Zone to gather resources. I will try to avoid fights, honestly. Because did that man really just take my silver? What is wrong with you people? I hate it here. Now I gotta go repair my shit because you're a son of a bitch. Okay, Jesus Christ. That son of a bitch. Costing me nearly 5k. That's not chump change for me, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go grind out some more tier 2 shit. Then we will go hard once we get the tier 4 pickaxe. We'll go hard farm the other ones. Look at that man go. Oh, we can go catch some fishies too. Only be tier 3s, but that's fine with me. We'll actually get multiple of them, so. A lot of tomes. Give me the loot. Oh, we're cruising through the Adventurers Challenge. Look at that. The Alien Horse will be a massive upgrade for what we're trying to do. Well, then we continue the grind. Fishy! Fishy, 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 fishy! Got some striped carp. Ooh la la. We do want to make sure we can make a tier 4 fishing get up right away too, so. Fish that could get away from me in your dreams. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy. Oh baby, we're cruising. Ooh, big fishing pond. That's that shit we like to see. Dude, you got more fish to catch. Get to it. What am I? I'm just too excited to go find more fishies, man. I don't know. Get those logs. Get up to tier 4 fishing, and then we can just focus strictly on getting all this done. Oh, shit. Was not paying attention. Well, I am getting hungry. Yeah, yet today. Probably get through this half an hour and then grab something to munch on quick. Then the grind continues. I was thinking about playing other games today, but now I'm like really in the grind of playing Albion, so very much would like to continue playing Albion. Because I know I really like this game, and once I start playing, it's hard to stop playing. One or two more fishies, and we are good to go on the T3 front. Oh no, I know there are more fishies over here. Yeah. There it is. Boom! T4 fishing. I also played Dead by Daylight last night, like 5 or 6 games, and I had a surprising amount of fun. Game can be incredibly tilting, but it can also be really fun, especially when you get fun killers. You stick around. Like I was playing with one of my friends, and the killer hooked the other two, and they both died, and he just started following us around, pointing at the gens. So we started doing the gens, but he was Doctor. He had the perk where your skill checks are smaller when he's in your vicinity. So every time you messed up a skill check, he'd knock you. And my friend kept messing up her skill checks, and he kept knocking her, and eventually on the last one I started pointing at her, and I started pointing at the hook, and he actually hooked her. He let me escape. It was really funny. Sometimes that game has got a great community. Only sometimes, though. Are we crushed on tier 2 or this run? Look at all this tier 3, oh my goodness. We're eating good. Nope, we getting overweight? We sure are. Grab the rest of this ore and we'll head back. Not doing too bad on tier 2 either. We're gonna keep going until we hit tier 4. I can't just ignore this whole big cluster. Come on. I could probably turn up this game a little bit, couldn't I? Gonna match the music a little better so you can actually hear what's going on. What are the caps at 130%? Probably grab this wood and then we'll actually head back. Hopefully around like 5 or 6-ish, we can get some Hunt Showdown in. Although I'm excited to do black market runs, I also know it's going to be incredibly dangerous. So, it's probably going to be a hot minute. I want to have like an established front. Make sure we're not running shit mounts. Make sure that we've got gear to escape. So it's probably going to be a while, which will be great though, because when we are stacked up, we are stacked up. Does anyone know, can you sell can you sell treasures on the black market? Just out of curiosity. I'm assuming so, because they are drops. So let's find out. Probably not for a bit. We'll find out. By the way, if you ever wonder why I look over here, chat's over here, camera's over here, so it's fun to look at that. Those are looking perfect. And we get back to it. Is it this one? Yeah. I've kind of got a game plan. Kind of got a game plan. Yeah, we're kind of going through the adventures log. I think more so when we were in the mist, we were clearing a lot better, but we will get there. I don't think it'll take. I think by tomorrow we'll definitely be running tier 4 and we can run yellow mist and stuff. And then if we want to do more gathering, we can do it in black zone. So we're vibing. Can crystal weapons drop randomly? Like, are they loot items that can drop? I'm assuming so. They're just weapons. I'm curious. Why is chat disabled for my live stream on YouTube? I accidentally made it for kids. Oh, that's so sad, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna cry. Did I accidentally hit the 4 kids thing? I wish I could just disable that option. And there's chat. God damn it. That makes me so depressed. YouTube's not gonna like that it was made for kids. Because my streams are most certainly not made for children. We stream for big boys and big girls in this community. Though as wholesome as I may be, I know. Well, we're the goods! Oh, dude, I just thought about it too. With IP caps and yellow zones, I think that the faction versus faction fights are going to be a lot more fun because you're not just going to have people in 8.4 rolling through entire groups. I think they're going to be a lot more fun that way. Probably not for those players, but being pub stompers doesn't make you good at the game, and it's not fun for the other 99% of people. So, take the L. Honestly, take the L. You can hate my takes if you want to. That's fine with me. And people wanting the third floor of the depths to be red zone, I think is also a bad take. If you're gonna do that, make them separate. Make them actual, like, red zone depths. Because the depths are not... The point of them is to introduce players to PvP while still having some risk. So then you're excluding that entire group you made the mode for. Doesn't make sense to me. If you don't want to play the content the way it is, don't play the content the way it is. Or wait until it gets the version you want. But the 10% that want that are they're always the loudest, so. Just my take. That's just my take. You can tell me to go to hell. Hey DJ, how's it going? At the end of the month on June, I think it's 30th, they are having a huge update. And what that update is going to add is a new portion of the town where you have access to Hellgates and Corrupted Dungeons without having to find them in the open world. And they're adding a new entire piece of content called the Depths. The Depths are now what they're calling orange zones, where you don't drop gear when you go down, but you drop everything in your inventory. So you run around, collect loot, fight players, fight monsters, and there's 3 floors you can go through, but you can also escape at any point you want if you collect the right resources. They're IP capping blue and yellow zones, which to me is I think that's a good take. I think faction warfare is going to be more fun. If you haven't played since season 3, I mean, we've got Mists if those weren't around for you. We have drawing a blank. The smuggler stuff, which is really cool. It is a better Hellgate, and I think it's going to also bring in a lot of new and returning players that have gear fear. It's going to give them a chance to still get a lot of good PvP fights without having to stress over losing their actual gear. And it's going to be IP soft cap, so people can't just roll everyone in 8.3 gear. So I'm really excited for that. That's the main reason I'm returning and decided to start my Ironman now. So yeah, I'm really excited for it personally. And I think a lot of people are going to be returning, it's going to be super fun. I think open world's going to be a lot of fun. think the Depths, Hellgates, Corrupted Dungeons are going to be a lot of fun. I think you're going to get a lot more players trying them out that normally don't try them out. Hey, I appreciate it, DJ. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, I'm going to be doing Albion streams all the time now. We're doing an Ironman series where I can't buy anything off the marketplace and I can only sell on the black market. Everything I get is either going to be draw from killed players, from mobs. I have to craft myself. So yeah, that's why I'm stuck on my mule right now, because it's gonna be a while till I can get a mount upgrade. But I think the depths are gonna be a lot of fun. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the feedback on that. Really appreciate the high praises. And welcome back, man. I am now streaming full time. Usually Wednesday through Sunday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All my streams get uploaded episodically on YouTube, so if you ever like want to watch something on the side or something, or there's any games that you want to watch, so you can always check out my YouTube channel. But otherwise, thank you so much for just being here. I really appreciate it. I think Albion's probably going to be my main game for a while. I love Albion. It's a sick game. And with all the content updates that, the content fits my playstyle a lot. Trust me, I love Black Zone. I love, like, full loop PvP. But I'm not someone that wants to do 24/7, so I think this new orange zone type of gameplay is going to be really cool, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. I also think it's going to lead to a lot of fun PvP. So yeah, I'm really excited with the direction that they're taking this. And like I said, even a lot of the open world stuff has been improved on, so if, like, open world, like, PvP and all that's your thing, they have solo and group camps in the open world now with really good loot. Like I said, the Smuggler's Den, where you can select, you can free, like, smugglers, or take on, the wagons that show your location when you're transporting stuff. Yeah, I think, honestly, the open world faction warfare is really good, and it's been growing a lot. If you check out the Albion streams, like, they stream Zerg v Zergs all the time, and there's just, like, hundreds, if not thousands of players all the time doing Zerg v Zerg stuff. Super fun to watch. Zerg v Zerg isn't normally my playstyle. I kind of like doing smaller scale stuff like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. So I do a lot of open world stuff, corrupted dungeons, Mist, stuff like that. But the Zerg v Zerg is actually very well and alive, and I think it's even bigger than before, honestly. Yeah, so it is pretty well optimized. If you have older hardware, you might have a little bit of chugging, but I do Zerg v Zerg, like, faction stuff sometimes, and I've never really had much of a problem. I don't really get too many Hoglars. I like it. Yeah, no, I would say this is almost as good as it gets for returning. You could, like, also combat is getting changed. They're gonna have combat 2.0. Auto attacks happen immediately after any skill use, so you can weave attacks a lot better. There's no global cooldown on your auto attacks anymore. So Fire Staff's gonna be kind of nutty. I'm assuming that's probably gonna get nerfed a little bit, but yeah, it's like right now is the best time to stop in. Otherwise, on the 30th, I believe it is, when they have their big update, also would probably be like amazing time to stop in. Unfortunately, won't be around for the first few days of the update. I'm going to be out on vacation. But as soon as I get back, I plan on doing the depths constantly. I am incredibly excited to grind out the depths and check it out. It is just so up my alley, it's not even funny. Heck yeah, man. Well, I'm going to be starting up... Well, you're probably going to want a Zerg v Zerg clan, but I'm starting up a clan for viewers and watchers to do content with. Otherwise, if you add me in game on the Iron Cat with a K, I'll add you, and I'm always down to do group content with viewers and stuff like that. So if you're looking for someone to play with ever, just let me know. I'd be happy to play with you. Then yeah, welcome back to the game. It's a damn good time to get back into the game. 100%. Can't believe how excited I am for Albion again. I'm gonna be honest, these next few days are probably gonna be a lot of like resource grinding, getting my specs up just because this is a fresh character. But we do plan on doing a lot of Black Zone content, corrupted gates, and especially those deaths when those come out. So the first few days is definitely gonna be a little more on the, slow, boring side. But we will be getting to some fun PvP stuff. Yeah, 100%. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll pop back in probably after you get back. Good for me to enjoy the game, so 100%, man. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I'm always happy to see old faces, new faces alike, and again, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I try to be a good streamer. I try to have good input on the game because I do care about these games and want to see them succeed. So, yeah, thank you so much again. And if you're gonna stick around, feel free to hang out. I'm happy to answer questions. All that. So, probably in like the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna run and grab food. So I'll probably be gone for 5-10 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, Friday. No, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday will be my break. So I'm assuming going into my streams next week, we'll probably get into some really good PvP content. Yeah, I'm just excited to be back in the game. Yes, I'm a mix of social and sometimes I just like the solo stuff. Especially when I'm streaming, it's a little easier to play solo, so, yeah. Yeah. Put that music back on for everyone. Forward to watch the videos on the channel. I'm gonna head to bed. It's almost 11 p.m. Yeah, sounds good, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have yourself a great night, and I will hopefully catch you in some of the future streams. Especially when we start getting into that group content. There's duo miss if you ever want to do that. Otherwise, yeah, thank you so much again, DJ. I appreciate your input, and welcome back to the game. I'm really excited for you to be back. Have yourself a great night. I slowly make my way back to town. Oh, oh. This mule has got attitude. Much love, man. Much love. Interactions like that make me want to keep streaming. I love streaming. I love when people stop in and have fun and hang out. Just invigorates me to keep going, especially on slower days, but hey, consistency is key. I'm nothing but consistent. Alright, how are we looking on these resources now? Yeah, we are probably good on ore. So we'll go back out, we'll find some more T3, T4 ore. Go on. Here, oh, where? Very much. Alright.
Broke your stuff again. You know where to find me.